What's up, Alcin wrestling fans? Navarro here, and I want to welcome you guys to this month's edition of the pay per view preview. Now, as of you guys all know by now, this month's pay per view that I'll be doing a preview of is WrestleMania. And man, dude, it's been a crazy 2 months. Um, First, we went from having WrestleMania in Tampa to now having it at the Performance Center, um, breaking it down to 2 nights due to the kind of struggles that we are all facing right now with the whole coronavirus thing going on. But somehow, some way, Vince McMahon is not letting this stop him. He somehow devised this plan of making WrestleMania 2 nights, and I have my mixed opinions on it. I have my feelings on that. Um, do I think it's gonna work out completely? Oh, I don't know. He has great matches lined up for it. I've heard from or I've read online that multiple matches already have been recorded and taped. Um, so a lot of work is being put into this year's WrestleMania. So I'm kind of um, I don't know what to think of what's going on. I'm excited, but then I'm also kind of worried because in my opinion, the thing that you think somebody would do if his pay per view with a pay per view that big, that being WrestleMania, you think he'd probably postpone it, but no, he's going along with it as of March 31st. It's this week, so it's something that, like I said, I'm very excited and at the same time worried about. But with the matches that are being showcased at this weekend, I'm kind of more excited rather than worried. So we're just gonna go through them really quick because there are 16. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, the first match that I will be talking about is the first ever NXT Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. Not only the first ever NXT Women's Championship, the first ever NXT Championship to be defended or put on the line at WrestleMania. And this match is gonna it's gonna be between Charlotte Flair challenging Rhea Ripley. And at first, when I saw this, when I saw Charlotte Flair winning the Royal Rumble, I thought to myself, I'm like, great, another Raw Women's Championship match between Charlotte and Becky. Woo! And then as the weeks progressed, you see Charlotte kind of, just holding it off, holding it off, holding it off. And then you see Rhea just be like, why don't you challenge me? Why don't you say you're the queen, you say you're the best. All right, well then I'm here. I'm the NXT Women's Champion. Um, for what I can remember, I don't think it's ever been against the rules, if they have rules, where a champion, say, that's not either WWE or World Heavyweight Champion can or Universal Champion can step up and be like, "Hey, why don't you challenge me?" So with this whole thing of actually Rhea being, "Why don't you challenge me?" She's challenging the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match, and I think that's a pretty smart move with the whole creative team that I guess has been developing the storyline, because we've never seen it before. Um, it gets me very excited to see what goes down at WrestleMania. But yeah, I I can't wait because I like both of their wrestling styles. So to have both of them clash against each other as early as I thought that they would, it's a recipe for a great match. So Now with who winning, I do not know. If Rhea wins, I believe I'm gonna be equally sad and happy for her because, that does mean that she could potentially, move up to the main roster. But at the same time, I'm like, why are you gonna give her a title only defend it against Bianca Belair and then lose it to Charlotte at WrestleMania? NXT is known for developing the stars not only before even being champions, while being champions. So I feel like Rhea as NXT Women's Champion has a lot to do still in NXT. But either way, if Charlotte wins, I'll actually be happy as well because we can have Charlotte back on NXT, and that's always good for both the main roster and the NXT roster. The NXT roster, they could benefit a lot from having Charlotte back in NXT. The women's division can elevate even more. A lot more attention can be brought into the NXT women's division. I'm not saying that they don't have any attention now. They're doing great with the superstars that they have, but bringing Charlotte back into the mix, I feel like that'll be really good for everyone down at the perform at NXT and up in the main roster because now that Charlotte may be going down to NXT, it can give other female talents that are on Raw that haven't been showcased in many weeks the chance to show what they got, and it'll give them a chance to shine. So whichever way this match ends, I'm very excited to watch how this match plays out. Now the next match is Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. And my, ever since Kevin Owens began kind of like this face turn, this face turn phase of his career, I've been enjoying his storyline with that he's had with all these superstars he's feuded with ever since he's been a face, and it's only gotten better since him and Seth Rollins um, developed this storyline, this feud against each other, and it's I'm this is one of my favorite. This is one of the matches that I'm looking forward to out of all 16. This is on my top three matches that I'm looking forward to this at WrestleMania because both of their wrestling styles, the way they perform inside of a ring is amazing. Every match that they've had, I believe they've they've put on the show. Whether we're in NXT, whether they win or lose, they definitely show off their talents. And now heading into WrestleMania against each other, I believe we're this can be match of the night. Um, yeah, I mean, there's not much I could say about this match because there's nothing to say about this match, even by telling Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. That's all you need to know. Both of these superstars are really awesome superstars. They're whether they're face or heel, um, they do their job amazing. Um, and adding WrestleMania, the whole WrestleMania picture to this match, yeah, I definitely believe that they're gonna steal the show with this match. Now Seth Rollins has won. I believe all of his WrestleMania matches that he's been involved in. He won WrestleMania 29. He won at WrestleMania 30. He won at WrestleMania 31. He wasn't able to compete at 32. He won at 33. He won at 34, and he won the Universal Championship at this past WrestleMania. So I don't see him winning, to be honest, but I definitely see him putting on a show. I can tell you that. Now Kevin Owens' WrestleMania kind of record has been, um, I don't remember if he was in a match last year, but he lost at 34. He won at 33, and he lost at 32. So I believe this is Kevin Owens' match for the taking. Either way, both of them, like I said, they're gonna put on a show, and I can't wait for this match. That's all I gotta say on this one. Now, following Kevin versus Seth Rollins, we have AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, going one on one against the Phenom, the Undertaker. Um, in my opinion, like Seth versus Kevin, this is a another match that I am very excited for. I think it's a boneyard match, if I'm not mistaken. I've never heard of a boneyard match. I got a feeling it has something to do with the casket. So adding that there already with this WrestleMania, I've heard that there's a lot more theatrics going on. So this match, like I said, this match is gonna be another show stealer. Um, Now the way that it's been developing from the past week or the past weeks, I believe that I think the Undertaker's coming out victorious. Now don't quote me on this, but I could be wrong. AJ Styles could pull out a victory. If AJ Styles pulls out a victory, this could be very big for AJ Styles. Don't get me wrong, he's done it practically all in the WWE already, but just adding, defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania, he'll be the third man to ever do it if he wins. Um, so, this could be big for AJ Styles. Now, The Undertaker, this could be another match he wins at WrestleMania. I don't really see WWE going anywhere with this after if he wins or not. Um, but if he wins, it'll be awesome too. Freaking as the storyline develops, we'll finally get the satisfaction of seeing AJ Styles get what he deserves, being Tombstone and put to rest, and going away for a while, and then coming back and winning the WWE Championship. That's what I see if AJ Styles loses. But we never know with the WWE. They can be like, all right, AJ, you're gonna win, and then you're gonna go on to win another championship and turn face, and we'll have the heel turn all over again, and we'll just have the cycle start again. Um, but other than that, this match has has what it takes to be another match of the night. This, in my opinion, this pay per view has a lot of matches that I'm thinking like, oh my god, this card is stacked. It's stacked, and which match is gonna come out on top? I don't know. So yeah, that's about it on Undertaker versus AJ. Now the next match on the card, we have John Cena taking on the Fiend Bray Wyatt in a Firefly Funhouse match. Now, as of you all are thinking, just like, well, some of y'all may be thinking just like me, what is a Firefly Funhouse match? Tell you the truth, I don't know. um, just the simple fact of the name of the match just brings chills down my spine, because knowing Bray Wyatt, we're in for a hell of a match. Brutal. We're gonna see the Fiend at WrestleMania. I hope it's not under red lights, but not only that, John Cena is in WrestleMania, in the WrestleMania match too. So either way, whatever happens between these superstars, um, this is gonna be a great match. One of the matches that can steal the show. Another match um, that can steal the show. But I'm very excited because, for one, John Cena's back. He hasn't been my favorite wrestler of all time, but I've definitely enjoyed um, how his career has developed for him. Um, if he comes back, this will be a great way to bring him back. Because as if some of you don't remember, after you face the Fiend, whether you win or lose, and every superstar has lost, that's gone against the Fiend, if I remember correctly, against except for Goldberg. The Fiend facing the Fiend changes you, and the way I see this, in my opinion, this could we can finally see John Cena as a heel. So this could be another career, 10 long years of having John Cena back in the WWE, back in the WWE. Um, so I'm very excited. I'm hoping John Cena does not pull out a victory because I want to see him as a heel, and if he turns a heel, I would be very happy. Um, I don't know. It's just a side to John Cena that we've never seen. Um, so just seeing him under a new light, under as a new character, it just like I said, it opens up doors for John. I think it's a very smart move, um, to see John face the Fiend, just so the Fiend can change him, just so the Fiend can take that hustle, loyalty, respect, the never give up. I wanted to see that sucked out of John Cena's character, and a fit of rage, hate towards the WWE universe, him as a heel, be inflicted into the WWE. It's whichever way this match ends, whether John Cena wins, whether Bray Wyatt wins, we are going to have a blockbuster match. So there you go for that one. All right, moving on to the next match, we have King Corbin in a one-on-one match against Elias. Now, this is one of the matches, in my opinion, that kind of came out of nowhere. It was definitely not a match that I was expecting. Um, in my opinion, when you think about a WrestleMania storyline, there's like these storylines, from what I'm used to, they started off since the Royal Rumble, since a little bit before the Royal Rumble, a little bit after, but not like weeks leading up to WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong, I from the past few weeks, I've learned, I've kind of learned to like this match, with the whole storyline, how it's developing right now. Um, I think it's gonna be a good match, to watch. Do I think it's now? In my opinion, I see this more as a of like a kickoff show match. But no way in trying to downgrade or discredit these two superstars. The only reason why I think this match could be a great kickoff match, whether instead of being a match on the main card, is because there's not really been that much of a legit um, build up to the match, like a legit storyline. Other than this past Friday, I've never seen something else than Elias singing, bashing Baron Corbin, and then Baron Corbin interrupting him, or Corbin cutting a promo and Elias interrupting him. This past Friday is when, I believe they really kicked it up a notch, and that's what's leading me to like this, storyline, developing storyline, and in my opinion, it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be a good match, but it's just not up there where I think it should be on the card. The next match on the WrestleMania card is Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. And to be honest with you guys, I would be lying to y'all if I told y'all that I wasn't excited for this match. Not only because we've kind of seen this storyline with Chris Jericho and Christian before, not exactly, but um, in ways it's predictable, but I'm kind of excited for it. Um, Ever since I guess SmackDown premiered on Fox, um, they've been pushing this storyline with Otis and Mandy, and somehow Dolph Ziggler weaseled his way into it, and it's become better than what I thought it was gonna be. I believe that Mandy is gonna switch up on Dolph at WrestleMania, but this match, um, other than that, I mean, this match is really just, in my opinion, another one-on-one match. Um, I think the WWE is just circling it around Cody. I mean, why do I keep saying Cody? Otis and Mandy. But just like these other matches, I'm very excited for it. Do I think it's gonna be on the main card? Probably not. I believe it's like a pre-show type of match. Um, there's been a lot of build up to it. It just doesn't seem to me, in my opinion, as a main card type of match. Do I think it's gonna suck completely? No. Do I think it's gonna be a good match? Yeah. I can't wait to see the moment if it happens. When Mandy does decide to turn on Dolph and help out Otis. But yeah, for the most part, I've been liking the storyline. I think it's a very good for every superstar that's involved. We might see Mandy turn face, and what's not good about that. So either way, I believe that this match is going to be a good match. Now moving along, we have Bailey defending her SmackDown Women's Championship in a fatal five-way against Naomi, Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, and Tamina. And if you guys have been following SmackDown for the previous weeks, it was supposed to be a six-woman match, but Dana has been, I guess, in isolation because of concerns that she may have the virus that's been going around. Um, and I would be lying to you guys as well if I said that I wasn't bummed that Dana's not a part of this match. Now I know it's for her own good and for the good of and well being of all the other superstars, but I just felt like maybe it was gonna be Dana's time to win. Um, don't get me wrong. I still believed Sasha was gonna win regardless, but I don't know. It was just seeing Dana and being showcased at WrestleMania was in my opinion gonna be the beginning to where she gets her opportunities that she's deserved. Do I think she's gonna get more opportunities? Absolutely. But it's just WrestleMania. I mean, the stakes are high. Anything can happen. Um, Nonetheless, whether she's in the match or not, I believe these five superstars are gonna blow the roof off the place. Um, with Bailey's attitude hasn't recently mixed up with her wrestling techniques that she's had. Sasha's character, her wrestling style, Naomi's athleticism, Lacey's just one woman's right finisher, and Tamina's high flying abilities. I believe that this match has the capability of stealing the show. Um, I know some of you may disagree, but in my opinion, it's five women at WrestleMania. Uh, the stakes are high. Anytime there's more than two people involved inside of a WrestleMania match, that's when, in my opinion, that's when there is like more possibilities of WrestleMania moments to happen. And when with when with whoever wins this match, I believe that either way, all five of these women are in deserving of the SmackDown Women's Championship. So whichever way this match ends, we're definitely gonna have a good WrestleMania match in our hands. Now, staying on the SmackDown side of the WrestleMania match card, we have Miz and Morrison defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Usos and the New Day. And in my opinion, I'm just gonna be honest. I believe the Usos need something else other than either being SmackDown Tag Team Champions or wrestling for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Don't get me wrong, they're a great tag team. Every time they are in a tag team match, they put on a show. While if they're champions or not, if they're heels, faces, whatever. This is just my opinion. I believe that they just they just need to go to Raw. You know, they need to stay on Raw like they had for a little while there. Um, I just want to see some more tag teams that this is for the New Day too. I just want to see other tag teams get to hold those SmackDown Tag Team Championships other than the Usos and the New Day. Um, I believe that more Miz and Morrison are a great tag team that are representing um, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So for them to lose them now, this early in their tag team title reign, I believe it's, in my opinion, not a good call. Um, because Morrison just returned, and right away he was put with Miz. So if I believe that if they lose, you know, it's gonna lead me thinking like, what's gonna happen now? You know, what are they gonna do with Miz and Morrison now? Um, like I said, the New Day and the Usos, there's nothing wrong with them. I just am tired of seeing them compete for these tag team championships. I believe that they need something fresh after WrestleMania. If it's disbanding both teams or moving them to Raw, you know, whatever you got to do to mix things up. You know, give the opportunity to the Revival. Give their opportunity, even though they've already had it, to the Revival. Um, to Heavy Machinery, you know, Lucha House Party. Lucha House Party put on a show at the Elimination Chamber pay per view, so I believe that they deserve um, a shot at the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. But either way, you know, this I know without a doubt this match is going to be a show stealer as well. Um, it's going to be a very hard with all the matches that are going on for one match to one up the other, and especially with this triple threat tag team match, you know, it's going to be very hard for the Raw side of the tag team championships to top this match. So you know, either way, we're in for a good show at WrestleMania. Um, yeah, that's all I gotta say for this match. And following the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, we have the Street Profits defending theirs Raw Tag Team Championships against Angel Garza and Austin Theory. And this match, in my opinion, ever since you know Andrade and Garza were set to challenge the Street Profits for the titles, um, I just felt like Vince kind of pulled this match out of his butt. Um, he was in my opinion, I believe that he was too focused on other matches and other storylines that he was like, oh my gosh, I have the Raw Tag Team Championships too. What am I gonna do with that? So I believe that he just put Andrade and Garza together and was like, all right, this looks good. Now leading up to after this match was announced, the storyline has been good so far. I just don't think that this match has enough storyline and enough build up to, you know, kind of get me excited for it. Um, Now, don't get me wrong, they're they're gonna put on a show. This is WrestleMania. This is the first WrestleMania for all four of these superstars, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so they're gonna pull out all the stops. But in my opinion, WrestleMania is, the grandest stage of them all. It's where all these great storylines that have been showcased since before the Royal Rumble should take place, and this match just doesn't give me those vibes. But either way, just like all the other matches, I'm excited for it. I can probably tell that the Street Profits are gonna win. Um, but either way, this is gonna be a good match, and just like the others, I'm excited for it. So yeah, it's gonna be, in my opinion, a good match to watch. Next on the WrestleMania card, we have the Kabuki Warriors defending their WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Bliss and Cross. And I'm gonna try to be positive for this match, just because once again, there's not really been a build up to it, other than the past 2 weeks, when Asuka interfered in Alexa's match with Sasha. In my opinion, that wasn't, enough. I've said it before and I've said it again, and I'll say it again. WrestleMania is supposed to be, where big storylines are showcased. And I'm going to keep saying that until I'm blue in the face. It's just my opinion. The Kabuki Warriors, for a long time, haven't defended their women's tag team championships. Um, they won them against Alexa and Nikki Cross. So in my opinion, this is just another rematch, that they're gonna have. Um, will it be a terrible match? No, I don't think it'll be a terrible match. Um, in my opinion, it looks like just a pre-show match. I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on the pre-show, because there's literally been no build up, to this match, for the women's tag team championships for a while. There's been no build up. They haven't defended those championships. In my opinion, Vince hasn't even made these titles a focus, for a long time. He's been booking Asuka against Becky basically the whole start of 2020. Um, so yeah, this is just, in my opinion, another pre-show match that we might see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good match, because I enjoy all four of these superstars when they wrestle. So we're gonna get a good match. It's a bummer to me, in my opinion, that, it's happening at WrestleMania with literally no build up. Next up, we have Bobby Lashley against Aleister Black in what I guess is a one-on-one match. This is another match that has no build up to it. Um, Either way, I believe that both of these superstars are gonna steal the show at WrestleMania. I just wish they had build up. I feel like I'm saying that too much, but in my opinion, I don't know where Vince came up with this match. There's literally nothing, um, that makes me think, oh yeah, this is a definite WrestleMania match. Um, this is the one match that I've heard literally nothing about. I believe that it was created just barely this week. I believe that Vince is just making matches just to fill up the card and be like, all right, this looks good. But man, it's this WrestleMania has been one of the most exciting ones, but yet, a disappointing one. You know, not because of the whole virus thing that's going on, and but the way that some of these storylines are just, some of these matches are being created. I'm like, how is this even happening? You know, do they deserve WrestleMania matches? Absolutely. I just believe that they deserve better storylines and better build-ups to, this pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure this match isn't going to be a good match. It's just, in my opinion, another kickoff show match. Um, But yeah, you know what, guys? Now I get it. They are filling up the pre-show. They're filling up the pre-show with all these matches, and I'm like, I get it now. Uh, I just wish they had more build-ups, to be honest. But either way, Bobby and Alistair are gonna put on a show, because it is WrestleMania. Whether we agree with it or not, WrestleMania is going to happen, and Alistair's gonna put on a show. Bobby's gonna put on a show. I hope Rusev somehow comes out and throws himself and causes Bobby to lose, and we have a reignitement of another storyline with that. Um, but yeah, you know, that's all I got to say for this match. Now, out of all these other matches that, in my opinion, were pulled out of Vince's ass in a matter of a day, this is the match that has been planned out the best. We have Sami Zayn defending his Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan. Um, and like I said, this is the match that I have that makes, out of all the matches that, I'm gonna say it again, out of all the matches that Vince has recently just pulled out of his ass, this match has been probably my favorite out of all these kickoff show matches that I've said. Um, do I think it's gonna be in the kickoff show? Probably not. I don't think so. Um, but I reference these matches as kickoff show matches because there's literally no build up to them. But this match, with the little time that there has been build up to it, it's been showcased pretty good. At first, I thought it was going to be Drew Gulak in the match. Uh, Before I forget, Drew Gulak put on a show at the Elimination Chamber pay per view. I believe that he deserved a spot at WrestleMania, a match at WrestleMania. But it is what it is. Sooner or later, he'll get a shot. But I'm really excited for this match too because I enjoy both of these superstars every time they get in the ring. It's been a while since we've seen Sammy in a constant storyline where he's not a manager. He's actually a champion. He's deserved a championship for the longest time. And adding Daniel Bryan to the match, that's even better. That's in my opinion a 5-star match. Sammy and Daniel Bryan have what it takes to steal the show. It's always the matches that you least expect to have. Even the slightest bit of um, spots of moments for WrestleMania. It's the ones that, in my opinion, have the most spots, WrestleMania moments, like we all like to say. It's the ones that create the most, the better content, in my opinion. So, yeah, whichever way this match ends, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see this match take place. Um, so, yeah, just be prepared, guys, because I'm pretty sure we're in for a hell of a match. Now, the next match we will have that'll be taking place at WrestleMania, we have the return of the Rated R Superstar Edge taking on the Viper Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Oh my god, when I tell you guys that I'm stoked for this match, I mean it. This is a perfect way for Edge to make his return to WWE. Even though he already returned at the Royal Rumble, to make his return at WrestleMania, who better than to have a WrestleMania match with Randy Orton in a last man standing match? Man, this match, I just wish it was a main event. In my opinion, this match should be the main event of WrestleMania. Not only because it's a last man standing match, but we have Edge returning and adding Randy Orton to that. It just makes it even bigger. Their storyline, their their build up leading to this match has got me all excited. You know, um, I can't wait to see both of these superstars literally ripped their heads off of each other's shoulders. Um, with the whole build up when we had Randy attack Beth to Randy attacking Edge to Edge returning and whooping his ass. It's gotten me very excited for this match. Now, who's winning this match? I don't know. Um, this is one match that I really don't know who's gonna win, who's gonna pull out the victory. Um, do I think Edge might win? Probably, but Randy Orton hasn't won a WrestleMania match, and I can't remember if he won at 34, but I remember he lost at 35. Um, but yeah, this match is definitely has what it takes to be in the main event. Do I think it's going to be in the main event? No. But either way, I can't wait to see them blow the roof off the place. I can't wait to see them blow the roof off the empty arena. It's it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match, and I can't wait for it. The next up on the card, we have the man, Becky Lynch, defending her Raw Women's Championship against Shayna Baszler. And I've been hearing a lot of rumors on this match. I've been reading a lot of stuff online as well. And even my friends, they've all been saying, Shayna's got this, Shayna's got this, it's Shayna's match for the taking. But in my opinion, it's just been too easy for Shayna, and this new feud that she's had with Becky. Um, I believe that it's too easy. It's too easy for Shayna to win. Do I think she's gonna win? In my opinion, probably not. Um, if you guys remember, Vince likes to make it a living hell for some superstars, leading up to their WrestleMania matches, like Daniel Bryan when he was feuding for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 30, Kofi Kingston last year, Becky Lynch last year. Um, I believe that this is what's happening again. He's um, making it look like Becky's once again the underdog, and where we see Shayna basically biting the crap out of Becky, trying to rip her head off. In my opinion, we saw her freaking dominate the women's elimination chamber match. She eliminated all five of those women. She almost won the Royal Rumble. So I believe that, it's should it be Shayna's match for the taking? Yeah, but do I think it is? Probably not. Um, like I said, either way, this match is gonna be amazing. Anytime Shayna gets involved, sorry guys, my mic cut off. Anytime Shayna gets involved in a match, whether it was NXT, whatever the the Mae Young Classic, she delivers. She dominates. She's definitely the alpha every time she's involved in a match. So either way, Becky's gonna have her hands full with Shayna, and uh, I'm very excited for this Raw Women's Championship match to take place. Now, in the co-main event, or what I believe it's going to be in the co-main event, we have Goldberg defending his Universal Championship against Roman Reigns. Over the past few weeks, I've been reading that Roman has been replaced. Now WWE confirmed it? No. So I'm gonna predict it as Roman still being in the match. Um, when I tell you that I was confused when I saw Goldberg even challenge the Fiend for the Universal Championship, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was very confused. I was like, where the hell did this even come from? How did he even get a opportunity for this championship? Like, why did Vince even think of this? Um, but it's kind of grown on me seeing Goldberg with the championships. It looks very good on Goldberg. Um, do I think it should be against Roman Reigns, with Goldberg and Roman Reigns feuding for this championship at WrestleMania? No, I would have definitely liked to see Bray and Roman feud for this championship at WrestleMania. But Vince does things for a reason. Um, Either way, this match is gonna blow the roof off the place. Now, whether or not Roman is in the match or not, it's gonna be a good match. I've also heard that Braun Strowman is replacing Roman, um, but I've also read that there's been a lot of rumors, false rumors being set up. Um, that way, the whole aspect of WrestleMania isn't leaked online. So who knows? This match is probably already recorded. They're just leading us away from it. They want us to think like, damn, this match isn't happening. So when it does, it's gonna add that shock factor to it. And either way, with um, either way, if Roman or Roman, either way, if Roman or Braun are in the match, whoever's in the match against Goldberg, it's gonna be a good match, you guys. We have beasts in this match. So I'm stoked for it. I'm excited for it, and I can't wait to see it. And in the main event, we have the Beast Brock Lesnar defending his WWE Championship against the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre. It's been a wild run for Drew McIntyre ever since his return to WWE. Ever since his return to NXT, Drew McIntyre has had a very good career. Um, and it's only gonna get bigger by the looks of it. He's in the main event of WrestleMania. I'm shocked. This is one superstar that I definitely did not think he would get um, his chance. When I'm not saying I didn't think he was gonna get a chance. I'm just saying like I never thought it would be right now. It was very random, in my opinion, to all of a sudden have Drew McIntyre win the Royal Rumble, but I liked it because I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it, and I'm kind of happy I wasn't expecting it. I believe that nobody was. Um, so this, in my opinion, this is another storyline, another match that WWE has been booking well. I believe that Drew McIntyre is well on his way to becoming the face of the WWE, the face of Raw. You know, that championship around his waist would look amazing. Um, and beating Brock Lesnar might be the key to doing all that because not only does Brock Lesnar put on a show when he's performing in these matches, but he also helps up and coming superstars, kind of get over, and he's been doing great with the feud with Drew McIntyre. So, man, we're gonna have two beasts battling it for the WWE Championship. I think that this match will bring the WWE Championship back to the prestigious level. Has it been on a prestigious level as of late? Not as much as I would like it to be, in my opinion. But like I said, this match has what it takes to be the match of the night. And for the WWE Championship, adding these two alpha males in the match, we're in for a hell of a main event. And I can't wait to see what happens between these two superstars. If the storyline leading up to it, if the feud leading up to it has been this good, I can only imagine what they're gonna do at WrestleMania. It's just, it's left me speechless, you guys. I can't wait to see it. You guys, that is it for another pay per view preview podcast episode. Um, Let me know what you guys think of all these matches that are taking place of at WrestleMania. I definitely want to hear back from you guys. Um, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please tell your friends about it. Um, encourage them to follow me on this journey, not only on YouTube but on Instagram. I definitely enjoy making these videos, and I would definitely like to hear back from you guys in the comment sections also. But yeah, also don't forget to leave your opinions on what you guys think of all these matches taking place, whether you guys agree with me or not. I definitely want to hear back from you guys. And thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.